To me, productivity means having a list of goals, whether they be small or large, and accomplishing those tasks even in tiny, meaningful ways. And by that definition, I am productive. I think a lot of the time there's pressure to achieve lofty, large goals, which are great, but I think if you break down those larger goals into smaller, more achievable things, that oftentimes becomes less overwhelming, and that's how I think about productivity.
I will define productivity in terms of two things. First, your research. Like what are the being productive in your research, like whether did you achieve the goals that your research goals on the time that you decided were there where they were set for. That's one part. And also being productive, the other aspect would be about your professional development, basically developing those skills that you need to take your next career step. So if I'm productive, based on that definition, I would say that I'm still trying to get there, right? I'm not there yet, but yeah, I'm working on that. I'm an international postdoc, and I'm from here, so things that affect my productivity are for sure is like my family that's not here and that they're in my own country. Always thinking about like how every decision that I make also involves thinking about my family and then being far from them. Other things that, of course, the environment affects my productivity too, because I'm in a great lab right now and I'm experiencing that just like being in a healthy, a safe lab helps me a lot to keep on track with my research goals and also my professional development goals. And the last thing I would say would affect my productivity is good mentorship. So actually having access to good mentorship helps a lot. So it really helps a lot with productivity.
I've been defining productivity as the number of new diagrams and plots and slides that I can show every week. But that hasn't been a very healthy productivity measure, because some weeks you get, from 10 hours of work, you can get a lot of new, nice looking results. But another week, 20 hours might result in nothing that's visibly new. And that uneven process of hours spent and results gained makes me want to recalibrate a little bit and have, if I put in the hours, then I should be proud of that, feeling that is a productive day. And it's something you get used to, that some days a lot of hours mean just banging your head against the same problem and not solving it. And some days it just flows and everything goes smoothly and you get a lot more done. And I'm starting to get okay with that uneven, measurable productivity output. I work on a few different projects, so sometimes when one is in a slow state, I can go in and do some work on a different project, and sometimes just having those conversations with the other people in the group, it's not like they don't know that that's how it is too. So saying that, yeah, I've been trying to solve this, I've ran into these problems, and that's why I don't have any new results. And repeatedly getting the okay from such a report slowly tears down that little barrier of feeling like, oh no, I should have done much more. Yeah, it's very important that I can feel comfortable with my colleagues to say that production I don't have many new results, and it's because of these issues. One thing we've been organizing in our division is to start a more informal talk series where we present results that are not yet ready. And I think that has been a nice platform where people come and show that in progress research and open it up for discussion. And we've made it so that it's only early career scientists, which makes it a bit of a lower pressure situation to come and show the results that you don't know if they're right and you don't know how to proceed maybe. And that can make it feel productive even when it's not done, because people are interested and you talk about it, and often you get new ideas doing that.
Definitely. So I love an inclusive and supportive environment. I'm most productive where I know that I'm not on an isolated island working on something. I like very much a communal approach to whatever I'm given. But I also don't like to be micromanaged, which I do like that my mentor that I have right now, she very much understands that I can give you something and you have the critical thinking skills to figure it out. But if I need to, I can reach out to her and not feel that what I'm saying is not taken for an account, or I feel bad about it, that she's very much welcoming and open arms and approachable. So that's one big part of it. But also I just think that my culture institution is very big on diversity. So I came from two smaller HBCU institutions for my undergraduate and graduate scenarios. So when I got to my postdoc, Emory's a big school. It's very big. I didn't know anybody. I was brand new during COVID at the time I started. So it was just a little scary to adapt to that. But then once I got there, and like I said, my institution promotes, hey, you can reach out and have friends outside of that too. That helps me be productive as well, because I'm not taking my job as just a job. I kind of now enjoy what I'm doing. So I'm very extrovert. I don't know if you could tell my personality. I'm very much, this is who I am and going to get that. And I think that helps me personally in the beginning, as before I got to Emory, I was already communicating with my mentor/advisor, and also to other people in that department. I'm introducing myself. I'm saying, hey, do you want to have a Zoom meeting? Remember at the time it was during COVID, or when I officially moved back to Atlanta, do you want to meet for coffee in person? That kind of sets the tone to let you know that I'm being forthcoming and letting you know that I'm here and I'm also here to work. But also, I'm very direct. I don't like to say things in a tone that can become combative or aggressive, but I'm going to clearly and effectively communicate that I'm not used to a working environment or working condition that impacts my mental health negatively. So I will respond to your email, but also give me some time, especially on the weekends, because that's my personal time. I'm not going to work super late hours. I don't believe in that, because again, it goes back to, you want people that are productive, and you don't want them to burn out within the first 2 months trying to push these solutions, publications, et cetera, and then by month 4 or 5, they're ready to leave or have a negative idea of you. So for that instance, like I said, I'm just very out there. Possibly for people that are introverts, if they want to do things a little more slowly, I also say kind of joining organizations like, if you're a postdoc, your postdoc organizations. I'm a part of Postdoctoral Council for Diversity, so we try to engage all the other schools on campus so that, again, postdocs don't feel isolated or feel by themselves.